Hey guys, it's Briar of Briarchats and welcome back to my channel. If you like trash talking, honest opinions and the occasional dad joke, stick around because I think we will get along. Today's video is definitely more of a honest opinions chat video as opposed to silly goofy dad jokes. I feel like I seem to be doing a couple of these videos lately, but I really wanted to talk to you guys about this topic, so here we go. Today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about a company called The Legacy Collective, and this video is basically a video where I just wanted to chat to you guys about the company, present the information that I have found, and just maybe present a video that you could watch if you were considering joining the Legacy Collective, to have all the information in one place, and then of course my opinions about it at the end. So I feel like we should just really get into this video today so I can explain everything and we can just chat about this company and everything that I've found so far online. So if you want to chat about the Legacy Collective and why I think you should watch this video if you're thinking of joining it, please stick around and let's get into the video. Now, I feel like it is very important for me to give a few disclaimers before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video today, because I'm going to be talking about a company, a real life New Zealand company, and I want to be careful, mindful and thoughtful about the way that I talk about this company. I have a very specific purpose and intention behind this video, and I want that to be very clear. So, disclaimer number one. Everything that I'm talking about in this video, I have found through public information that is online, either through people's public profiles, publicly posted videos. I have not gone into any private groups or anything like that to get this information. I have only found this information publicly online, and I'm sharing to you guys information that you would also be able to find online publicly. Disclaimer number two is that this video is to be able to put together all this information that I have found online into one space so people can do with it what they want. At the end of the day, I want you guys to make your own decisions. I am simply just putting all of this information here into a video so you guys can do with it what you will. I personally found that this information was very hard to find all in one place, so to me it felt like it was an important topic to talk about and to put all this information into one place so that people can do with the information what they will and make their own decisions. But I am not here to tell anybody what to do. Another huge disclaimer obviously is that this video is in no way at all intended to attack any single person that is in this company. This video is about the company and the type of company and business models that they are using and talking about those more in detail. But this is in no way an attack on the people or any single person in this company. That is not the intention of this video. This video is to talk about the business and the type of business that they are involved with. Equally, what I say is just my opinion. And as I say 1,000,001 times, I am just a girly pop on the internet, and so take what I say with as much or as little weight as you want to, but I am not stating anything as fact, and the things that I do state as fact or present is publicly given information, but any opinions that I give is just an opinion. I am only ever going to be talking about either information that I will reference or put on the screen and show that it has been publicly posted, or it's my opinion, and I'm not stating my opinion as fact. So with all of those big disclaimers out of the way, let's get into this video and let's talk about the Legacy Collective and why I think that maybe you should just watch this video before you think about joining it, or if you should join it or not. So I'm going to do a two-part series on the Legacy Collective. This first part is going to be about the Legacy Collective as a company and the company that it associates and works with. The second video that I will be doing, which will be part two, which is more of a react to content that they have posted online and just sort of talking through why this opportunity might not be the golden ticket that is being described as, spoiler alert. So keep an eye out for part 2, but this video is part 1, and we're going to talk about Legacy Collective and everything that I have found out about this company. So everyone, take your bets, take your guesses. How did I stumble across this company in the first place? Yeah, it was TikTok. So your gal was scrolling. I was just haphazardly scrolling one day on TikTok, and as I said in another MLM video that I posted, I feel like I have a sixth sense at this point for posts that are sort of opportunity leaning, or just kind of give me the vibe that, hey, maybe we should look into this profile and see what they're about. I see that it's this girl that's in the Legacy Collective who's talking about how she has recently quit her 9-to-5 and how she is making money online through network marketing. And I was like, I know what that is. That is a term used in MLMs for a type of marketing that they use. So immediately I was like, well, I simply must look into this company because I had never heard of it before. And, you know, she was saying she was working for the Legacy Collective doing network marketing. And I was like, okay, let's have a look. And so I went to her Instagram, and then through her Instagram, she had a link to a YouTube video which is unlisted but publicly available, which is why I'm going to be talking about this YouTube video. And this YouTube video is basically called, I think it's called something along the lines of the Legacy Collective webinar. Obviously, you won't be able to find it if you search on YouTube, but this video is what they use for people that come across their profiles as a resource to convince people or to tell people about the company so that then they will hopefully join the company. So I feel like they are using it as a public resource for people not in the company to, you know, tell people about their company. This is public information that I found publicly. We get it. We get it. This is the video where we're going to start off with and talk about, because this is the video that I was like, okay, let's learn about the Legacy Collective. Like, what is it? And so I click on this video, and it is a 34-minute YouTube video, which has the 4 directors of the Legacy Collective talking to us, the viewer, the clicker, the potential, telling us about the company. So I have made some points, and I thought we would just go through the different main takeaways that I took away from this video. The first thing that I noticed was that the language was giving me everything I've heard any MLM hun say before. It was talking about higher self, high ticket items, all this kind of lingo and jargon that probably I hadn't heard of before MLMs, and it's not kind of the common language that you use in an everyday conversation or in a way that you would introduce someone to an opportunity. And the second main thing that I noticed was we were getting so much more information about the directors as people as opposed to the company and why I would want to join the company, or anyone watching would want to join the company. The first 2 people just talked about themselves and how they got into network marketing and sort of the trials and the barriers that they had to overcome to be able to take that leap of faith, if you will. So immediately it's already giving, where's the information about the company? And I'm getting a lot of like emotional bonding, trying to relate on different levels, whether it be through your fears, through struggles, through different things. A lot of that sort of emotional and storytelling is at play here over this is our company and this is what we do. And then slowly as we get through the different people talking in this video, we get introduced to different terms like attraction marketing. So basically, this is the first kind of piece of information that we get as the watcher as to what would be expected of you if you were a part of the Legacy Collective. And their big point is that you are the product. The way that they describe the attraction marketing is that you are going to be attracting people through your social media and your lifestyle, and then they will want to join you and the Legacy Collective with you because of the way you're presenting yourself online through your own brand. So that really stuck out to me and was really interesting to me, and kind of made more sense why we're not hearing about, like, you know, if it's Monet, we're not hearing about a product, we're not hearing about shampoos. I'm sitting here waiting to hear what I'm selling or what they want me to be selling, and it's coming across as you're the brand, you're selling yourself, you're selling your lifestyle, which also makes a lot of their social media posts make sense. Another interesting thing that I noticed was that they use the words affiliate marketing and network marketing as if they were interchangeable. Now I'm going to put definitions up here, but affiliate marketing and network marketing are not the same thing. It just doesn't come across the best to me when you are trying to use affiliate marketing, which is something a lot of people are getting used to and knowing about because of social media and content creation, that would be something that's interchangeable with network marketing, because it's not the same. When someone is selling you their HelloFresh online, they're not also trying to get you to join HelloFresh and sell their HelloFresh underneath you and make commission off you as well. So it's not the same, and either you're doing affiliate marketing, which you're marketing on behalf of the company and you get commission for it, or you're doing network marketing, which is creating that team and people beneath you that are also doing the same thing, so that you not only make money off selling the product, but off the people in your team selling the product and recruiting people as well. The next thing that we get introduced to in this video is the term high ticket item or high ticket product. To me, is telling me whatever the product is that is being sold is expensive. High ticket is just another way of saying a high priced item. High ticket item, high price, expensive, shmoney. It's really interesting the way that they portray it, because they talk about how if you have a low ticket item, you have to sell that item so many more times to equal the same amount of money. But in reality, getting someone to spend $50 on a product versus $5,000 on a product is not the same, and you are not going to be able to have the same amount of ease selling such an expensive product as you would getting people to be like, oh yeah, I'll spend $50 and try it. Spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on product is not an easy thing, and it's not something that most people can afford to just do. So that in itself makes it a harder product to sell. If everyone could choose between buying a $10,000 car or an $100,000 car, most people would pick the more expensive car in hopes that it was a better car, better product. But not everyone has that same money, that same lifestyle, that same opportunity, though. So we see more $10,000 cars than we do $100,000 cars. Like, it's just, the math ain't mathing, the logic ain't logicking. Equally, another thing that I noticed was the fear around starting your own business. In this video, they say that it can cost up to $50,000 to start your own business, and they basically make it sound like it would be impossible for people that want to be entrepreneurs or want to do their own thing, start their own business, because it is so unattainably expensive, which is just not true, and most people would definitely not tell you to invest that much money into a business at once. You do have an upfront investment, but if you have a good business and a good product, or whatever you're selling is what is wanted by the market, you then slowly invest more money as you make it back. So that was also a very interesting takeaway. So at 24 minutes in, we see written on the screen the freedom era. And this is the first time that the educational platform is mentioned in this 34-minute video. 24 minutes in. And then the words the freedom era are not said until 26 minutes in. So you can see how much of this video is not per se about what the product is that you're selling or how it works. It's about building that relationship, introducing these terms, this lingo, these different ideas. So we've been introduced to all these different ideas, we've emotionally bonded, we got to know the gals, and now 26 minutes in, we are finally hearing about the freedom era. So what is the freedom era? Well, in this video, they describe it as an educational platform for basically entrepreneurs. To me, it was giving very much Tony Robbins, because it was just as much, if not more, mindset oriented as it was business strategies And that was confirmed when they said, you know, a business is 80% inner work and 20% business strategy. So you can only imagine the type of content that you would find on this educational platform if they are highly prioritizing inner work over business strategy. And then the way that they talked about the money and the cost of it was very interesting and confusing, because this platform is an American platform, so they switch between talking about it if it was in New Zealand dollars versus US dollars. So in a little bit I'll talk about the costs of joining this platform, but just so we know, it is a high ticket item. And then finally we learn that you earn 25% of every referral you make. So every person that joins the Freedom Era's online platform, you make 25%, and if you have 4 people joining, that covers the cost of you joining. So just in case you weren't aware, like just because you're part of this company, no, you still have to pay that full price to get it. You don't get any special pricing, whatever, because you're in the Legacy Collective. You still have to pay that ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching to be in the Freedom Era. And that was the end of the video. So that is the YouTube webinar that they posted for us to learn about the Legacy Collective. And just for an idea of the scale of things, this video has over 11,000 views. So it's not pennies and, you know, schmeckles. This is thousands of views and thousands of people coming across this video and watching it to see if they would like to join the Legacy Collective. So I'm just wondering if 11,000 other people were also confused at the end of that video, because I certainly was. The Legacy Collective was not ever really talked about, and it took us 26 minutes to be told that the product that we were selling was the Freedom Era, which is a different company. I was confused. I thought that I was learning about the Legacy Collective, but the Legacy Collective was never really talked about or explained further. We learned a bit about the Freedom Era and that seeming to be the product that we're selling, but all in all, I left that video not feeling like I had learned more or really understood what the Legacy Collective was. But at this point, what I have taken away, and this is my opinion, what I have taken away from the video is that the Legacy Collective is a separate company that uses the Freedom Era, which appears to be some sort of MLM or network marketing company. They use that company and their product to sell. So instead of actually being part of the Freedom Era, they are part of the Legacy Collective, but they sell the Freedom Era's product. And I'm like, okay, where do we go from here, girls? Like, where do we go? And so I'm like, well, let's look into the Freedom Era then. So I decided to check the Era of Freedom out. Basically, what I thought about the Freedom Era seems to be correct. You go to their website and it's very vague, it's very jargony, there is no income disclosure statements, there is none of that though. It's very much vague promises, business, and the most straightforward part is you want to join, here's how you pay. Like, that part was very straightforward. But this was helpful to me because I could finally figure out and calculate how much this product that they were selling is going to cost you. So they have 3 different options. I'll put them on the screen here, and this is all in US dollars. So the first option equals out to being $1,111 US dollars a year, which is 1,975 New Zealand dollars converted at this point in time. The next option is $1,188 US dollars, which converts to $2,116 New Zealand dollars a year. And then finally, if you pay for the yearly all up girly, $897 US dollars, which equals out to being 1,579 New Zealand dollars a year. So the gals were not lying when they said it was a high ticket product. This is a very expensive online business platform, and for not really knowing or being able to look into more what they are selling or the type of information you are getting, that is a lot of money to be putting up front. I also did a quick Google about sort of reviews on the Freedom Era, there is honestly not that much about it online, but I did find a article on earthweb.com, which I will link down below, and they were able to confirm that this company is an MLM and it sells this membership to this online educational platform. Another thing that they pointed out to me that was very interesting was they work with another MLM. This MLM is called Enagic. It's ENAGIC, which is another MLM that sells water filters. Apparently that MLM uses this MLM as an online platform for learning, growing, and developing dough. So it seems like it's not uncommon or it's not unheard of, it has been done before, that the Freedom Era is used by other companies to also be a part of their company. The last thing that I found that I thought was incredibly interesting about the Freedom Era was I went onto their YouTube channel. This is their public YouTube channel, and I found a video from June of 2020 with one of the creators from the Legacy Collective in it. And in this video, I was able to confirm that she has been in the Freedom Era since January of 2020. Now, this date and timing will become important later, but I found that very interesting that it seems that the Freedom Era sort of came first before the Legacy Collective. I feel like this is an incredibly long tangent and spiderweb to go down, rabbit hole after rabbit hole, to not really have a better understanding about what the Legacy Collective is. The fact that there is so much more information out about the Freedom Era and all this other stuff, it just felt like this really confusing, like I was pulled in so many different ways though, but I was like, okay, we've looked into the Freedom Era, this is obviously the product that they're selling, let's go back to the Legacy Collective, which is what we thought we were learning about in the first place, and let's see what we can find out about them though. If you don't know, in New Zealand you can look up any company. There is a New Zealand company business registry thingy, and so I tippy-tappied my little fingers into this registry, and I was able to confirm that the Legacy Collective is a New Zealand company, and its incorporation date was the 3rd of December 2021. So this company is relatively new. They haven't even had a full financial year though. Like, it is a very new company, and so through the directory I was not really able to find much except to confirm that the girls in that video that I watched are the directors of this company. So I was like, okay, we're kind of getting somewhere. This also confirmed my suspicion about that YouTube video I found on the Freedom Era, that yes, one of them was definitely in the Freedom Era as a network marketer before the Legacy Collective. The other thing that is incredibly interesting to me about the Legacy Collective is that there really is not much public information out about them at all. They do not have a website. They do not even have an Instagram. They have a private Facebook page that was made May of this year, and it has 5.3 thousand participants, users, whatever, in the page. But that page is obviously private. So this has kind of got me to this point here and now where I'm like, okay, so what do we know? We know that the Legacy Collective is a separate company. It is a New Zealand company that was started in the end of 2021. We know that they sell the Freedom Era, which is a separate MLM's company's products as their product, as what they make their commission on. We know that at least one of the directors were in the Freedom Era before the Legacy Collective was created. We know that the Freedom Era is a multi-level marketing company, and we can pretty confidently assume that so is the Legacy Collective, as they reference to network marketing in that video as well as throughout their different social medias across different people's social medias. And another thing that we know about network marketing or multi-level marketing companies is that according to the FTC, 99 or more than 99% of people who join a network marketing or multi-level marketing company lose money. And this is according to the FTC. So these are the things that I can say that we know, or that we know pretty confidently, that this company most likely is an MLM. And to me, that's really unfortunate, because as the FTC says, more than likely you are going to lose the money that you invest. And with a company like the Freedom Era, where the amount of money is a lot, like $1,500 to over 2,000 New Zealand dollars a year for a product is huge. So this is not a low investment product or a low investment MLM. This is a expensive or high ticket product that is being sold, and therefore a high amount of money is being put on the line. So in conclusion, for me, I wanted to put all this information together so that people could see that unfortunately at the end of the day, it looks like that this company is a multi-level marketing company, or sells the product of a multi-level marketing company. And at the end of the day, it comes down to the plain and simple fact that over 99% of people who join multi-level marketing companies lose money. And I think people think when you say that, you're saying no one makes money. I'm not saying that at all. The money that is invested by people has to go somewhere. And it goes to some people, and some people do well off of these companies. But the other thing that we have to remember is that this is the investment of other people that are losing money for these people to be making money. So unfortunately, to me, that is what it comes down to, that with multi-level marketing companies, you are more likely than not going to lose money. And unfortunately, it is not about you or how hard you try. It is just the unfortunate truth that this is the way that these companies are set up. This is the way that these companies work, and this is why so many people are against them. In saying that, when watching stuff about the Legacy Collective, I think it's amazing that they have created such a cool and big community, and I just wish that the multi-level marketing aspect was not a part of it. I guess if anyone who is in the Legacy Collective was watching this, all I would want to say to you guys is I think it's amazing, the community that you've created. I just wish the multi-level marketing aspect wasn't there, because if you had a community for content creators, for women, for whoever you want to make that community for, I feel like that is always going to be such an amazing and positive thing to add. So it's just really, I guess, disappointing to me that there has to be this MLM aspect to it. And I get that people are like, but we want to make money. But unfortunately, a multi-level marketing company is statistically proven to not be a way that the majority make money. That factor is so strong, and unfortunately, it outweighs a positive community. And to me, that's really sad, because it looks like the community that has been created is a really awesome one. And I just wish there was not the multi-level marketing aspect involved in it. But yeah, that is kind of all of the information that I had gathered and wanted to present to you guys for part 1. Keep an eye out for part 2, where we'll be reacting to some of the content that have been posted online. I really hope that I was able to present the information in the best way that I could. Unfortunately, just the way that there is not a huge amount of public information, especially not in one place, it really was a journey, and I hope that I at least took you guys on the journey that I went on to get to kind of this end point of the information that I found. And I hope that this video is helpful to people who found it hard to kind of figure out what the Legacy Collective is, and, you know, have the information that they need to make their own decisions. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm giving my opinion that, in my opinion, a multi-level marketing company is not one I would join due to the proven statistics of the likelihood of losing money. I just really wanted to make a video to put all this information into one place so that you guys can make your own decision. You know, it is your guys' choice. And if you want to join that company after hearing all this information, you know, that is your choice. And obviously, as I said, in my opinion, that's not the choice I would make, but I'm never going to hate anyone in an MLM company. That's not my style. That's not who I am. And I get that the pull of the amazing big community is so strong with things like this. So I guess I just wanted to put the information that I thought was quite hard to find out there for you guys, and you can do with it what you wish. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed to the end, you are a real one. Please comment down below your thoughts about the Legacy Collective and the information that I've presented. And yeah, give a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys want to keep up with me, I have a podcast, Briarchats, as well as TikTok and Instagram, which will be linked in the end screen. But don't you worry, guys. I'm not funny there either. Bye!